This is Chinaco. He's about a year old. Some of you know we've been working with him. He's born here, and he's going to be my next spayed bit horse. So I halter broke him when he was about a month or two old. And then he's been pretty much doing nothing. Deb's got him where he can pick up his feet, and we can tie him off to a pickup and lead him, and I can lead him around. But today, the reason I'm in here today is because it's time to move on. We're going to cut him in a couple months. He'll be a long yearling, or he'll be over a year old. And the reason I'm working him today is A, we got sunshine, and B, I can feel him getting the attitude. And I don't mean just because he's a stud. I mean just the attitude of a horse starting to get a little pushy because he knows he's getting bigger. So it's the perfect time to kind of deal with this and let him know that there's things that are unacceptable. And I don't like wasting a lot of time trying to do groundwork when I don't have his attention. So I personally rope him first, then I do my groundwork. So there you go. Now you can, when you're videoing, you can say, well, he's using the tail of the rope or whatever.
Blah blah blah.
You've seen this a million times. I need him to find out that the human is in fact an entity.
I think it's important to note that Pat is starting off with the tail of his rope. A lot of people get in trouble handling their rope and throwing a loop and anyway, the tail of the rope is a thing when you're starting off.
I'm going to keep cutting the pen in half.
You'll also notice that Pat doesn't let him just run around chaotically. If he starts getting too fast or just running, he'll cut the pen off so that he is only using part of it. Again.
Drawing him.
What everybody seems to be happy about is when their horses hook on, they makes the human feel really good about it. And this colt, you know, he's gentle. You can walk right up to him almost anywhere and catch him and lead him wherever you want to go. But he has to be able to take the pressure of something scary, like the end of the rope going at him. He's kind of talking now.
Important part of this is my breathing. You can watch the horse will go through the emotions I'm talking about.
So Pat's just staying really calm. He's keeping his breathing really even. If he holds his breath, then the colt's going to wonder what's wrong. So he's got to just sort of nonchalantly toss the rope out there so that it's not a big deal and be detached until the colt decides that's all right.
Older horse I'd throw it at you, but young horse I don't want to overwhelm it. Watching is a 5-year program.
Our goal is to take some videos, update you guys every month or two, or when we move on to another step. And about 5 years from today, hopefully what you'll be watching is a horse that's starting off either in the 2-rein or the spade bit. And a couple years from that, if everything goes as planned, you'll watch him straight up in the bridle with absolutely no problem. Galloping across the field after a cow, rolling the roller or the cricket.
These are the emotions I was talking about.
Right now he's kind of mad. He's kind of like, how dare you? This is not what I had planned for my day. Yeah, this is not fear. This is frustration, aggravation, whatever you want to call it. The other horses are trying to figure out what's going on. What all the fuss is all about. He couldn't be making it more blatant. He does not want anything to do with this. Trying to get as far away as possible, the opposite of hooking on. Oh. A lot of you might be asking, well, shoot, if you can lead him and handle him and he's nice to be around, why would you put this kind of pressure on him? Well, that's exactly the point. A lot of horses are really nice and gentle until you put pressure on them, and then things tend to fall apart. Pressure is when you end up in ICU because your horse fell apart.
Blocking the herd thing.
Pat's putting himself between the colt and the other horses so that the colt is forced to address Pat instead of trying to find solace with the herd.
Saves me some
Still pretty angry about this whole deal. But he's learning how to side pass.
These are the emotions I was talking about.
Nice turn on the forehand. That's a joke. He's talking. Trying to tell Pat something really important, like, get out of my corral. Okay, so Pat has a loop built. Mud is helping.
Switch hands and coil backwards, so I don't make a switch hand. Yeah. Turn my coils over. Now he's connected back to the halter mentality. That's connecting the dots. He just connected the dots. Now the new chapter, different pressure.
Yeah, that's a good point. People who just run their horses around till they're dripping sweat, you're just really going backwards, because eventually the horse is going to get his strength back, going to get his air back. You want him to be able to learn, not just to be tired. That's why the practice of lunging a horse for an hour before you ride him is kind of counterproductive. You're not getting to the mind of the horse, you're just trying to avoid addressing that big gaping hole in his training by wearing him out. Well, the next time you're going to have to lunge him a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, because he's going to be in really good shape, but he's still not going to be gentle.
When this is over, they want to be caught.
In case you didn't hear it, when Pat just said, when this is over, he's going to want to be caught. He's going to be standing in the middle of the round pen, building a loop for you and tossing it over his own head.
Compared to 5 minutes ago, the horse is kind of relieved because they were waiting for the other shoe to fall. Now he kind of gets it.
Yeah. And that's that magic of knowing when to move on. If you'd have sat there and waited with the tail of the rope, the horse, might have actually gone backwards and gotten more upset. The tail of the rope part was over. It was time to build a loop and actually rope him.
Now, I'm going to bring him in, then he'll get the payoff for coming in. If his eye passed me, he's got the option